in a creek area or in a road cut or something like this, you can see what our soils are made up of here, which is a bunch of rock that came from up there over the years, over the millennium. So what we're sitting on is basically aggregate, soil aggregate, which is from big mud flows that come down over time, and that's a good profile there. There's very little topsoil, mainly just a bunch of rock. Pull stakes out.
What we're going to do today when we do willow cuttings is almost exactly what we would do here, except we're going to put them in a pot. We cut the willow into stakes, put a little sharp point on it, make a flat top, and then just smack them into the ground and they root. Right? So over the next couple of years, we're going to do this whole creek with so it looks like this right here,
and then bring these native plants over the top just a little bit. This mugwort, really nice soil fertilizer. As you can see, it's sort of just clumping and spreading. And if we do get a big flow and it overflows the top of this creek, cardboard, it's all ground up. And then the aerial applicator, there was a company from Texas that specializes in this. They got these really neat little planes, thick propellers, they can hold a lot of weight. And they dropped this hydro mulch, dyed green, you probably saw that, on all these hillsides. NRCS was getting a lot of flack to hydro seed, right? Put seed in it. And they learned years ago in San Diego after some big fires in LA that you can actually cause more problems than you're solving by hydro seeding annual European grasses like rye, because that then becomes a fire hazard the next year. So you get a 1-year erosion control out of it, but then from then on you've got a fire trap and it outcompetes the natives. So they made a bunch of mistakes after fires in the late 1980s and early 1990s. In San Diego, the big gig was, okay, we'll just hydro seed it with annual grasses, which then led to fires 2 or 3 years later. So the hydro mulching. Now, what John did was he came up, the head of NRCS, and walked our property that had been hydro mulched, and noticed that the hydro mulch held the soil enough that the natives were all coming back.
Well, we did an assessment is what we did.
Yeah.
So we did a percent of cover, you know, was it, and then what was the cover? Was it natives or weeds or what was it? So an evaluation of the cover.
Right. And we had 99% natives coming back and 1% weeds, and we had about 90% cover, 85% cover.
It was close to 90%.
The plant that saved our butt is the morning glory.
I saw it all up the wood before.
That was probably 80% of the plant cover was morning glory, wouldn't you say? Maybe 80, maybe 90. There was some chaparral mallow that came in, some Lamus Khan that came in, and the stump sprouting of the
well, so the
old
thing
woody
that
stuff.
happened is 2 weeks after the Yeah, so what we're going to do then is gather up all the stuff that was thrown on the ground. We're going to make willow wattles out of it. What's a willow wattle?
We'll demo that momentarily. Say we wanted to stabilize this hill right here. Let's put that baby right in there. Put a couple willow stakes to hold it. We can go down and do it at the creek. And then that'll root in and that'll become a willow plant right here. It'll help hold the hillside in. Willow wattles. We might want to use some of these for Rudd's property for some of these canyons. The problem is it's a little south-facing, a little hot and dry for willow.
Yeah, I'm not sure
they would take some irrigation. But now's the time of year to do these. It's, you know, the rain's coming, it's winter time, the days are shorter.
You can actually stick the stake right into it too. Right? You just take a knife and cut a point on the willow stakes, which are over here.
Well, we should do them.
Yeah, we'll go do some. So let's everybody make a waddle and let's go play around with waddling. Biology, technical soil stabilization. Okay, so yep. Let's put one in here.
They're pretty light.
And then maybe another one in here.
Is that all of them?
Okay, so then we got all those poles. We're just going to want to jam the poles through and just hammer them in. How much time do we have, you guys? What time is it? Okay, it's 5 minutes. And then
Plenty of time,
and then what we'll do is we'll kick some of the soil down there to cover a little bit so it has something to root into. We'll just shovel the soil right into there. Do you want to use your knife and make a point on that or not? Cut them in half maybe so it's a little bit long to be. Do we have pruning shears and loppers or something?
Loppers and a mule.
More hammers?
Don't have me
We just got these, that's it.
Okay, can I see real quickly?
Soil.